Have you ever walked through your front door and felt an invisible weight settle on your shoulders? Your kitchen counter is buried under a chaotic pile of unopened mail, dirty dishes, half-used gadgets, and random trinkets you don't even remember buying. Your closet is so stuffed with clothes, some you haven't worn in years, that finding your favorite sweater feels like a treasure hunt. Your desk is a labyrinth of papers, cables, sticky notes, and coffee cups, with no clear surface in sight. And it's not just your home. Your mind feels just as cluttered, racing with endless to-do lists, work deadlines, family responsibilities, and the constant buzz of notifications from your phone, emails, texts, social media posts, pulling your attention in a million directions. You're exhausted, overwhelmed, and deep down, you know something's off. You keep chasing more stuff, more achievements, more status, because you've been told that's the path to happiness. But it's not working, is it? You're craving something different, a life that feels lighter, more meaningful, and truly yours. What if the secret to a happier life isn't about having more, but embracing less? Today, I'm diving deep into why less is more, the Japanese way to a happier life. Rooted in the timeless philosophy of Japanese minimalism, this approach has transformed countless lives by focusing on simplicity, intention, and joy. It's not about stripping your life bare or giving up everything you love. It's about creating space, physical, mental, and emotional, for what truly matters. Imagine a home that feels like a sanctuary, a schedule that gives you room to breathe, and a heart filled with contentment, not chaos. Whether you're drowning in clutter, stressed by endless demands, or just yearning for a life that feels more fulfilling, this video will give you practical, life-changing steps to start today. Stick with me, and I promise you'll walk away with a new perspective and tools to create a happier, lighter life. Let's get started. Let's take a moment to picture your daily reality. It's the end of a long day, and you step into your home, hoping for a moment of peace. Instead, you're greeted by chaos. The living room is a mess. Magazines stacked haphazardly on the coffee table. Kids' toys scattered across the floor. Blankets tossed over couch. Your kitchen counter is a graveyard of unopened bills, takeout containers, and random gadgets you bought on a whim. Your closet? It's so packed that you can't even see what's in there, let alone find that one shirt that makes you feel good. Your desk is no better, a maze of papers, cables, chargers, and half-finished projects that seem to multiply when you're not looking. And it's not just your physical space. Your mind feels just as cluttered, weighed down by a never-ending stream of tasks, worries, and pressures. Your phone buzzes constantly with notifications, work emails, family group chats, social media alerts, each one pulling you away from the present moment. This is a reality for so many of us. In our culture, we're taught that more is better. A bigger house, a fuller closet, a busier schedule. It's all supposed to mean we're successful, that we're winning at life. But let's be honest, it's not working. Studies show that physical clutter increases stress and anxiety, with 80% of people reporting that disorganized spaces make them feel overwhelmed. The average American home contains over 300,000 items, 300,000. Yet we're less happy than ever. We're bombarded with advertisements urging us to buy the latest gadget, with the trendiest clothes, and live a life that looks perfect on Instagram. Social media shows us curated snapshots of other people's lives, making us feel like we're falling behind if we don't keep up. But all this more leaves us feeling empty, chasing things that don't fill the void in our hearts. You want a life that feels different. You want a home that's a haven, not a source of stress. You want days that feel purposeful, not frantic. You want to wake up feeling content, not chasing the next thing to make you happy. You're not alone in this longing. I've been there, too, surrounded by clutter, overwhelmed by demands, feeling like happiness was always just out of reach. Then I discovered Japanese minimalism, and it was like a light breaking through the fog. This philosophy, honed over centuries in Japan, blends simplicity, mindfulness, and gratitude to create a life that's lighter, clearer, and more joyful. Let's explore this Japanese way and how it can transform your life with less. At the heart of Japanese minimalism is a simple yet profound truth. Less is more. This philosophy, deeply rooted in Zen Buddhism and Shinto traditions, isn't about deprivation or living in an empty room. It's about living with intention, choosing what you allow into your life with care, and letting go of what doesn't serve you. In Japan, happiness isn't found in accumulating possessions, status, or endless commitments. It's found in simplicity, in creating space for joy, connection, and meaning. The Japanese believe that a clear space leads to a clear mind, and a clear mind opens a door to a happier heart. Picture a traditional Japanese home. A tatami mat floor, smooth and cool underfoot, a low wooden table with a single vase holding a delicate flower, sunlight streaming through a shoji screen, casting soft shadows. The space is uncluttered, serene, and purposeful. Every item has a reason to be there, chosen for its function or beauty. There's no excess, no chaos, because the Japanese understand that clutter, whether physical or mental, steals your peace. This intentionality extends beyond a home to every aspect of life: schedules, relationships, daily routines. It's about focusing on quality over quantity, presence over distraction, and meaning over materialism. This approach isn't out of reach, even if your life feels chaotic right now. You don't need to move to Japan, sell all your belongings, or become a monk to embrace it. Japanese minimalism is about small, intentional changes that create a ripple effect, transforming your home, your mind, and your life. I discovered this philosophy a few years ago when I was drowning in clutter and stress. My home was a mess, drawers overflowing, surfaces covered, my mind just as cluttered with worries and distractions. I felt like I was always chasing happiness, never finding it. Then I started adopting Japanese minimalist practices, one step at a time, and it changed everything. My home became a sanctuary. My days felt more purposeful, and I found a joy I didn't know was possible. Today, I'm sharing 4 key practices, inspired by Japanese minimalism, to help you create a happier life with less. These are practical, relatable, and designed to fit into your busy life. Let's dive into them. The first practice is to curate your possessions with gratitude. In Japanese minimalism, every object in your home should have a purpose or bring you joy. Think about your favorite coffee mug, the one that feels just right in your hands, warming your fingers on a chilly morning, or that cozy blanket you curl up with on the couch. Do you cherish these things, or are they buried under piles of stuff you don't even use? Curating with gratitude means keeping only what serves you and letting go of what doesn't, with a sense of appreciation. Start with one small area, a drawer, a shelf, or your closet. Take everything out and hold each item. Ask yourself, do I love this? Do I use it regularly? Does it fit my life right now? If the answer is no, thank it for its role and let it go. In Japan, this gratitude practice, inspired by Shinto beliefs, makes letting go feel sacred, not wasteful. I tried this with my wardrobe a year ago. I had clothes I hadn't worn in years, old sizes, outdated styles, gifts I kept out of guilt. I spent an afternoon holding each piece, thanking it for its time, and donating what didn't serve me. My closet transformed from a source of stress to a place of clarity, and I felt lighter, like I'd shed a weight I didn't know I was carrying. This practice isn't about tossing everything or becoming a minimalist overnight. It's about creating a home that reflects who you are today, not who you were or who you think you should be. Imagine opening your kitchen cabinet and seeing only dishes you love, or your desk free of random papers and clutter. It reduces stress, saves money by curbing impulse buys, and fills your home with meaning. Try it. Pick one area of your home this weekend and curate 5 items to let go. Take a moment to thank each one and notice how your space and your heart feels lighter. You'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Too many choices can overwhelm us, draining our mental energy and stealing our joy. Think about your morning routine. Standing in front of a closet full of clothes, yet feeling like you have nothing to wear, or staring at a pantry stuffed with ingredients, unsure what to cook for dinner. The second practice is to simplify your choices, a cornerstone of Japanese minimalism. In Japan, people embrace simplicity in daily decisions, like using a capsule wardrobe of versatile, high-quality pieces, or keeping a kitchen with just the essentials. Start with one area of your life. For your wardrobe, choose 10 core items you love. Neutral colors, timeless cuts, like a crisp white shirt, dark jeans, a cozy cardigan, and a classic jacket. Build your outfits from these, keeping accessories minimal, a watch, a simple scarf. Or simplify your meals. Pick 5 go-to recipes that use affordable, simple ingredients, like a hearty soup or a quick stir-fry. I did this with my morning routine, narrowing my breakfast to 3 options: oatmeal with fruit, yogurt with nuts, or toast with avocado. It saved me time, money, and stress. I used to spend 20 minutes agonizing over what to wear or eat, only to feel frustrated. Now, my mornings are effortless, leaving me mental space for the rest of the day. Simplifying choices creates a home that's functional and a life that's focused. It reduces decision fatigue, which studies show can sap your energy and happiness. It also cuts spending on unnecessary items, like clothes you wear once or gadgets you forget about. I used to buy random kitchen tools, thinking they'd make cooking easier, but they just cluttered my drawers. Now, I stick to a few essentials, and cooking is a joy again. Try it. Streamline one area, like your wardrobe or meals this week. Pick a small number of essentials and stick to them. Feel the clarity and calm that comes with fewer choices, like a breath of fresh air in a crowded day. In Japan, mindfulness is woven into the fabric of daily life, turning ordinary moments into opportunities for joy and presence. The third practice is to create a mindful daily ritual. Instead of rushing through your day or starting with distractions like your phone, carve out 5 minutes for a practice that grounds you. This could be a morning stretch, sipping tea slowly while looking out a window, writing a journal, or even folding laundry with care, all done with full attention and intention. Choose one simple ritual. Take 10 deep breaths, focusing on the air moving through your lungs. Do a 5-minute yoga stretch to awaken your body, or write down one thing you're grateful for. In Japanese culture, rituals like tea ceremonies or morning meditation are performed with care, transforming routine tasks into sacred moments. I started my mornings with a 5-minute breathing exercise, sitting quietly in my living room, focusing on my breath and the soft light coming through the window. It's become my anchor, helping me face the day with calm and clarity, no matter what's ahead. On stressful days, this ritual feels like a lifeline, grounding me in the present moment. This practice doesn't add time to your day. It saves it by reducing stress and sharpening your focus. It turns your home into a space for mindfulness, not chaos. I used to start my day checking emails or scrolling social media, feeling frazzled before I'd even had coffee. Now, my 5-minute ritual is my moment of peace, a gift to myself before the world takes over. Try it. Pick one 5-minute ritual for tomorrow. Do it slowly, with intention, and notice how it sets a joyful tone for your day, like a gentle melody before the noise of life begins. The heart of Japanese minimalism is gratitude, a daily practice of appreciating what's already in your life. Think of the warmth of your bed on a cold morning, the taste of your morning coffee, the sound of birds outside your window, or a smile from a loved one. These small moments, often overlooked, are where happiness lives. The fourth practice is to cultivate daily gratitude. In Japan, gratitude is woven into everyday life, from giving thanks before a meal to caring for belongings with respect. Each evening, take 2 minutes to reflect. Name 3 things you're grateful for: a cozy chair, a good conversation, a sunny day, or even a quiet moment alone. Write them down in a journal or say them aloud. I started this habit a year ago, and it's transformed how I see my life. On tough days, I focus on simple things: the smell of rain, a kind word from a friend, a warm meal. One evening, after a particularly stressful day, I wrote down 3 things: my dog's wagging tail, hot shower, and a quiet moment with a book. It didn't fix everything, but it shifted my perspective, filling me with contentment and reminding me that I already have enough. Gratitude transforms your home into a place of warmth and your life into one of abundance. It reduces the urge to chase more, saving you from impulse buys and dissatisfaction. I used to feel like I needed new things to be happy, a new outfit, a new gadget. But gratitude showed me that happiness was already in my life, in the small, everyday moments. Try it. Tonight, list 3 things you're thankful for and make it a daily ritual. Watch how it fills your heart with joy, like sunlight breaking through a cloudy day. The Japanese way to a happier life isn't about chasing more. It's about embracing less with intention. By curating your possessions with gratitude, simplifying your choices, creating mindful daily rituals, and cultivating gratitude, you create a life that's lighter, clearer, and more joyful. You don't need to overhaul everything today. Start with one practice. Let go of 5 unused items. Streamline your wardrobe or meals, try a 5-minute mindful ritual, or list 3 things you're grateful for. These small steps create a ripple effect, transforming your home into a sanctuary, your days into moments of purpose, and your heart into a haven of happiness. I've lived this transformation myself. A few years ago, my home was a cluttered mess. My days were frantic, and I felt like happiness was always just out of reach. I was surrounded by stuff, yet I felt empty. By adopting these Japanese minimalist practices, one at a time, I found a lighter, more joyful way to live. My home is now a haven, with only things I love or use. My days are more intentional, with time for mindfulness and gratitude. I'm more present for the people and moments I love, and I feel happier than ever. You can have this, too. Which practice resonates with you most? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your first step. If this video inspired you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share with someone who needs a little simplicity in their life. Let's keep this journey going together. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore more ways to live simply, mindfully, and joyfully. Here's to a happier life with less, starting right now.